If you can, please download or print out the PDF file on the description below so you can work with me. Now to solve this equation by completing the square. So first of all, we times everything by 2 first to get rid of the fractions. So we times this by 2, we times this by 2, and we times this by 2. So 2x squared times 2x is 4x squared, which equal to, these 2 cancel out, so give me 3x. And then 2 times 3 is 6. And then we need to make the whole equation equal to 0. So I move the 3x on this side, so that becomes 4x squared minus 3x. And then I move the 6 on that side as well, so it becomes negative 6x. And then which is equal to 0. Now second step is we need to get rid of the coefficient of x squared. So to do this, I divide everything by 4. So I divide this by 4, divide this by 4, divide this by 4. So this means that x squared minus 3 over 4x minus 6 over 4, you simplify this, becomes 3 over 2, which is equal to 0. Now, so we just put in a perfect square form. So to do this, we need to half of the coefficient of x. So which is 3 over 4 divided by 2, which is the same as 3 over 4 times a half. So which is 3 over 8. So that is equal to x minus 3 over 8 all square. If you expand x minus 3 over 8 out, this will give me x squared minus 3 over 4x and with these 3 over 8 square extra. So therefore, and we need to minus this out. So 3 over 8 all square. So 3 square is 9, 8 square is 64. So I can just write like this, 9 over 64. Now these are the same, okay? So now all I need to do is just write down minus 3 over 2 out equals 0. So now I just use calculator to simplify this. So I just go minus 9 over 64 and minus 3 over 2. So that is 105 over 64. So I just write this out on this side here. So x minus 3 over 8 all square minus 105 over 64, which is equal to 0. So what I do now is I move this on this side. So that is x minus 3 over 8 all square is equal to 105 over 64. I take square root on both sides. So that is x minus 3 over 8 is equal to, so I just write here like this, plus or minus square root of this. But then because square root of this is exactly the same as square root of 105 over square root of 64. The reason I split this out is because 64 is a nice number, so it's a square number. So that's why I write that out. So I just write underneath here. So that becomes 105 plus or minus over square root of 64, which is 8. Then I move the minus 3 over 8 over on this side, so it become positive. So that become 3 over 8 plus minus 105 over 8, plus or minus of course. But then they are same common denominator, so I just write in one form. So that I write like this, okay? So that becomes 3 plus or minus 105 over 8. That is exact solution. But then we want to write in one decimal place. So which is x equal, so I just bring a calculator up. So I just do fractions 3 minus, I do the minus first, so 105 over 8. So that give me negative 9.05. So one decimal place become negative 0.9. And the other one is plus. So that is 3 plus square root of 105 over 8. So 1.655 and so on. So one decimal place 1.7. Or x equal 1.7. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Now to solve this equation, of course, easier if we get rid of the fraction first. So get rid of the 3. So by doing this, we times this by 3, we times this by 3, we times this by 3. So that's become 3x squared is equal to 6 minus, this 3 cancel out, so give me 5x. Then I have to make the whole equation equal to 0 first. So 3x squared, I move the minus 5x on this side, become plus 5x. And then the 6 I move on this side, become minus 6. And this becomes 0. Now to solve this by completing the square, we need to make the coefficient of x squared, it become 1 first. So the 3, we need to get rid of that by divide this by 3, divide this by 3, divide this by 3. So that becomes x squared plus 5 over 3 x minus 6 divided by 3 is 2 equal to 0. And then to put that in a perfect square form, of course, we need to halve the coefficient of x, so which is half of 5 over 3. So 5 over 3 divided by 2 is the same as times by a half. So which is 5 over 6. So which is equal to x plus 5 over 6 all square. Then do not forget to make these are the same. We need to get rid of the 5 over 6 all square first. So that becomes minus 5 over 6 all square. Now they're the same. But 5 over 6 all square is the same as 5 square over 6 square, which is 25 over 36. And this negative 2, I write this down, so that becomes this. So all I need to do now is just to simplify this. So that is same as 72 plus 25, which is 97. You can just use calculator, okay? So which is x plus 5 over 6 all square minus 97 over 36, which equal to 0. So now I move this on this side. So that's give me x plus 5 over 6 all square is equal to 97 over 36. So if I square root both sides, so which is x plus 5 over 6 is equal to, if I square root of this, so that's easier if I split that out because 36 is a square number. So I can just put plus or minus square root of 97 over square root of 36, which is give me 6. And I move this on that side, so that's give me minus 5 over 6 plus or minus 97 square root of that over 6. Now because this is same common denominator, again I'm not going to write like that, I just move on this side, so it becomes minus 5 plus minus 97 over 6, which is nicer, that's all. So this is exact form, but then we need to answer in 1 decimal place, so we just have to put in calculator. So I just put in calculator now, so which is minus 5 minus square root of 97 over 6, so which give me negative 2.5. yes, so x equal negative 2.5 or x is equal to, so now I just do the plus, so just add this, so 0.808 and so on, so 0.8, that's the answer. Thank you so much for watching.